Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3. Now, there's going to be a bit of a prelude here in this video. This is not the same save file I was playing on before. The game proved completely unstable on that save file I was playing on, so I uninstalled the game, deleted all the files off my computer, reinstalled, restarted the game from January 1st, 1936, replayed up to just about almost February 1941. Now, I tried to play the game exactly the same as I had before, and before we talk about that, you probably noticed that we're playing in windowed mode right now. Yes, we are playing in windowed mode right now because I heard that helps increase stability, and instead of actually recording just what the screen sees, I'm actually doing the desktop recording option on my screen capture software because I did figure out that part of the problem is my screen capture software. It does not like Hearts of Iron for some reason, so we're trying different settings, so bear with me. Now, like I was saying, I tried to play the game strategically the same as it unfolded last time, but it didn't work out that well. You know, it's a paradox game. You can't play two games exactly the same and expect it to work out. It just is not going to work out in that way. So, for starters, members of the Axis are Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria, and surprise of surprises, the Spanish state. I find that very interesting because they won the war for starters, and then without any involvement from me, they joined the Axis. I had nothing to do with it. I had no spies over there or anything. They just joined up. I also took advantage of the, adding war goals on France and Poland so that these are all fully annexed areas now and not occupied territory. Production-wise, I spent very large portions of the early game building up my factories and infrastructure. And then as soon as I overran territory, I started popping in infrastructure as well. So if we go to the infrastructure map mode, you see in Germany these huge green tendrils where it's easy to move supplies. And then you can see where I started working on other things, a little bit up here and over this way and up through Sevastopol, because now I do have access to the Mediterranean down here. If I actually look at supply map mode, it should look a lot better than it did before. A lot better than it did before. Then what I did was I'll show you exactly what it is. If you go to in here, unassign all, it gives you a little warning. This will remove all leader assignments from your country. I did that. I waited till winter when there was very little combat, and I did that. I took the best leaders I had. Well, I did a little bit of research. So now the guys in charge of my armies are, let's see, there's nobody attached to this one, so this should be Panzer Group Guderian. Guderian is in charge of Panzer Group Guderian, and look at he was in charge of a panzer division in France and Poland, and Russia during the 40 offensive, and look at all these skills he's bringing into the army. And then down to the Army Corps level, we have all these really good characters as well. So now I should have a much more effective fighting force, which I'm really looking forward to. We do have a couple Tigers on the battlefield, not many, just 2 divisions of heavy armor right here, Panzerkampfwagen, VK4501 Tiger P, that's the prototype Porsche model. Oh, and if you've noticed this up here, that's Manchukuo. Manchukuo is a puppet state of Japan. They will not join a faction because they are a puppet state. I built some motorized SS divisions down here. Everything's just about the same up here. The Soviets these are a couple areas where the Soviets launched powerful offensives, and I fell back rather than took casualties. Have a lot of manpower. Have a lot more monthly gain on manpower because I did things. It should be on here. Let's see. The Wehrmacht. Formation of foreign soldiers for the Wehrmacht and formation of foreign SS units. 5% right there. And that's helping me out a lot. It's been helping me out all game. There's also those events that used to give me like 25 manpower were giving me 100 manpower. I have no idea why. All right, so after 5 minutes of ranting, let's start up the game and hope that recording the desktop rather than recording the actual game footage will actually help the stability problem. I don't know why. I have no idea why, but the recording software somehow interferes with BlackICE and causes game crashes, which is very problematic. So we're back in game now, and we're wasting a little bit of IC here. I mean, do we just have too much right now? No. Maybe we do. Alright, well, let's pause that. We need to add something on here. I was actually working with much less earlier. I was working with about 490 to about 550, somewhere around there. And then the rail network events expired in January 1941 and gave me that like 25, it was like 15 and 10% back. So I got like 25% back. So I'm working with right now a lot more than I was previously. So let's go to production. What should we add on here? We could pop on a super heavy battleship. That'd be pretty bitchin'. Just for shits and giggles. Or we could do something smart and add in tanks. Or more infantry. I mean, you know, why don't we, you know what I could use? I just thought of this. The tank divisions I built, like these guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're pretty good. They lack infantry though. So why don't we do this? Division? No, not division. I'm gonna go brigade attachment, motorized infantry. 5 times 2, I think, should do the trick. Ooh, those build time. Oh, you know what? That's 2 runs. 162 days. That's more like it. All right, let's add that on there. Let's actually get this started. Let's get back into the game. Now, a lot of divisions that are in combat right now, like these guys don't have leaders. I have to wait for them to leave. Come on, click and drag. Click and drag. There we go. I have to wait for them to leave combat before I can assign leaders to them. That's why I waited till the winter, so there was a lot less combat. Ooh, and these guys, these Marines down here, they need one of these, who will then get attached to the 11th Army. That's fine. And they all need some. Well, we threw on it. Automatically put in not a great leader. Why don't we replace him? Someone with all those logistics skills sounds great. And then what we can do is pop this open and give all these guys good leaders and skill level. I didn't realize skill level was so important in these guys. I kind of thought rank was really important, but skill level is a lot more important than I thought it was. Well, let's actually give these guys people who have been untested in combat. Get them some good traits. Maybe save some of the really good guys for. Maybe save some of those really good ones. Save them for core levels. Now, I'm sure there's going to be lots of stuff organizationally that you guys are going to see that I've overlooked, because I basically reorganized my entire goddamn army. It took a long time. Oh, you guys don't need to be attacking in the winter here. All these guys are lacking. I must have missed that. You know, right here, I missed this entire corps. So let's pop that open. I missed an entire army corps right here. Or are they all in combat? Nah, they're all in combat. Maybe they're under attack. That's why. Shame to, you know, be losing out on that potential experience, but, you know, like 95% of the army got reorganized, so I'm okay with it. Mass assault advances. What is this? Mining? Mining gives me resources at a cost of IC. I actually don't think I want to do that. Assault guns. The hell did I was building assault guns for something. I think I was just going to throw them into my infantry divisions. Give them some oomph. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Yeah, that was one of these guys. Here we go, assault guns. I don't know why, I love assault guns. And I was actually paying really close attention to things like piercing and armor statistics. The Soviet numbers far outstrip mine. Soviet medium tanks have more armor than my heavy tanks. And my anti-tank guns and heavy AA don't even have enough piercing to get the armor on Soviet light tanks. So I think it might be stacked in the Soviet favor in terms of armor. It's like, do we have any battles going on here? Like, here's some Soviet heavy tanks. Can I drag this up? No, I can't. All right, so let's look at this battle here. Find my tanks. All right, so my heavy tanks have an armor of 29.5 and a piercing of 33.5. Their heavy tanks. Can't really see it, can it? It won't show me. I'm trying to find some Soviet tanks on here. Well, like, their heavy tanks, piercing of 39. Piercing of 36. Yeah, look at this stuff. Like, right here. Armor 34.5, piercing 31.5. Yeah, so they're ripping through my armor. All of their guns are ripping through my armor, so I don't think that's going to be really doing anything for me. There's going to be a bloodbath in here. Attacking from 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. In the winter. Oh, look at the casualties some of these guys have... Some of these units have been in combat for a long time. Alright, this is an infantry corps that I missed? I must have missed something big. Alright, this is an army. No, this is a corps. That's a corps. There we go. That works. And then all these divisions got missed as well. But we can do this. Get some good commanders in the divisions. That was this guy up here. The 11th Army is what I was looking at here. I must have missed some stuff. I know I did. What we could do is, like, drag and drop. Second Corps. Yeah, here's an entire army. Maybe I missed a whole army. So, like, this corps is missing a leader, which is bad. So we're gonna look for someone with really good skill and good traits. Looks like we used up most of them, but like this guy, Fortress Buster, Engineer, Military. Actually, I think I have a plan for this guy. Oh, Logistics Wizard, there we go. And then we can pop open this. Yeah, look at that right there. And here's another one right here. I think I missed this whole army. Oh my god, look at that. I missed this whole army. All of these guys. And we have a lot of medium skill levels. All these skill level... Ooh, look at that guy. All these skill level 3 guys, basically untested in combat, are going to be great for throwing into it because they have high skill levels, which is very good, and they'll have ample room to gather traits. Save some of those better ones for corps. I can't believe I missed basically a whole army. I think it's because I accidentally forgot to save when I was testing out the recording, and it crashed, and I had to go through and redo this. So I probably was trying to speed through it and missed a little bit. Alright, so there we go. Grab some good leaders. Second Panzer Group has nobody attached to it, so I'm not terribly worried. And the first army is all done, right? Yeah, this one's all set. Except for the guys that are in combat. Alright. Actually, oh, you're in combat, so I gotta wait on you too. Oh man, you have no idea how frustrating it was to, you know, have to start. And frankly, I don't think I had to start over. I chose to start over because of the desire to remove variables from the equation. This Battle of Kharkov, I'll tell you, this is going to be another deadly one. It's been going on for a long time. Does this guy actually have any combat? Yeah, he does have a little bit of combat statistics. We got some panzers here. They're completely out of supply and under attack. With any... Do they have any organization? No. Well, that's the problem I was thinking of right there. Oh, that's the alarm on my cell phone. Well, that's problematic. Let's see. What can we do here? Wasn't thinking about that. Was not thinking about that. We have tanks right there. We'll try to throw up there. And we do have infantry in the region, so we can see what happens. I mean, that's gonna be really problematic if... that sucks. I didn't even realize that those guys were so out of supply that they... Why are they out of supply? I mean, it shows it getting through. Interesting. Huh, wonder why. Or maybe they were low on supplies, and then they didn't get any, and then I reassigned them. Maybe it went down to 0 or something like that. But I have plenty of infantry I have plenty of backup infantry. Infantry corps here, infantry corps here, infantry corps here. There's some infantry and some panzers, jeez. 24th Panzer Corps. Let's go up here, we need leader. Bam, that's why we're saving some of the good ones for basically the army core, the army's got the best guys, like the tier like skill level 6 guys. The core's got most of the skill level 5 guys, and the Panzer division's got a lot of the skill level 4s, and the infantry got a lot of the skill level 3s. Let's see, 8th Corps. Yep, right there. 8th Infantry Corps, we can move them up. Let's see. Just trying to fill out some of these divisions. A lot of them have holes left in them from upgraded units. So we're just gonna we're just gonna start adding these assault guns into the infantry. Give them a little oomph. I think that should work out well. Because frankly, my infantry didn't have enough armor attached to it. It was getting wrecked by the Soviets in a lot of situations where it shouldn't have been. Yeah, we lost that province, didn't we? Yup. That sucks. I wanted that one. That sucks. Alright, let's, we gotta rethink this. 7th Corps. These are new infantry units. Let's move them up and take positions. I was really hoping, counting on... I kept this spot across the river because A, it knocked a bulge out of the line, and B, it was a nice spot to attack from. But I wasn't paying attention, and that cost me a little bit. That's a shame. It's honestly shocking me how voraciously they're attacking some of these. Let's see. That's Soviet medium tanks, armor of 27.5. Oh yeah, look at this is another one of these battles. During the struggle, 19 of our troops were killed. The Soviet Union launched 520,000 troops at Voroshilograd and lost 41,000. So 41,000 killed to 19,000. So now we're gonna definitely keep this. Well, we need to wait till they're not under attack. Pause, and then we can assign leaders. Alrighty. Ooh, see, look, we're keeping some... Oh, nope, he needs a demotion, actually. Boom, some good leaders here. Infantry. Yep, there we go. These guys need... Yeah, look at the organization and casualty. Well, some of those guys have been under constant attack for God knows how long. Alright, 40th Panzer Corps here. Boom. You're gonna get that one. Alright, now, all these guys good now? I think so. Who's actually attacking here? Nobody should be attacking there. No, you should not be attacking there. You should be heading over this way. Well, I'm 18 minutes into this video, and it hasn't crashed. Which is a good sign, I think. Yeah, look at this attack right here, trying to bust through the Pripyat marshes. Holy hell. Okay, so, offensives for the coming season. Gonna move on Leningrad. Got a lot of troops up here. I should probably actually move maybe some tanks up here as well. That'd probably be a good idea. I could easily move a Panzer Corps up there. Where are we? Where are we? Scroll down, scroll down. Boom. Yeah, these guys are getting a little oomph added to them. In the form of Stoogs. Not exactly worried about them attacking me here. And in case you were wondering, these up here, where are they? Where are they? There we go. These are my fortress buster divisions right here. They're lacking leaders, but they're infantry, railway, doubled up on a lot of railway artillery, heavy armor, heavy artillery, trucks and engineers. I thought I got a lot of I built a lot of MPs really early. Oh, yeah, check out, look at this. Look at that revolt risk. You know what, that was one decision difference. I can see it in here, actually. Where is it? Prince of Terror, I'm gonna press, give them cake. Give them cake. 2.5 IC reduces revolt risk by 10. It was worth it. I should always take that decision when I'm playing this game. let them eat cake. So worth it. Just to not have that revolt risk all over the place. So, the coming offensive season, what I'm thinking, let's pause the game while this is going on. Oh, and we got another assault gun coming off the production queue. So we're just going to scroll, and we're going to start throwing it onto these units. The ones that are orange, we're going to leave. We're not going to attach anybody to, because they'll upgrade. But the ones that are yellow, we're fine. So, as much as I'd like to cut off the Crimea, what I think I'm going to do, and I'm not sure about this, but this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of having my allies, once they're done with Greece, which they're almost done, attack Turkey. Have all these guys, Hungary, Romania, Italy, and Bulgaria, invade Turkey. You know, cut across here, and open up a front down here. Maybe possible. I don't know if I can count. I don't want them anywhere near my front lines. They just suck up supply and they don't do shit. So I'm thinking they go through Turkey and open up a front down here. Thinking that I could launch an offensive straight south and cut off these units that they have in here. Because they do have quite a few units right over in this area. I could do that and make a pocket right here. I like the idea of that pocket because it's hemmed in on basically two sides by water, which means there's nowhere to go. The other offensive idea I was thinking of is launching from Kharkov north to Kursk, then heading back west to whatever river this is right here, while these tanks right here go north and try to meet up with that and create a pocket right here. Well, and then, you know, just march on Leningrad up here and try to move the line forward as best we can. That's what I'm thinking in terms of the coming campaigning season. And because I built a ton more infantry, I built so many more infantry divisions than I did last time. I've had them cranking off the production queue for like the whole game. Actually, if we look at the practical, construction practical super high, land practical super high, tank practical through the roof. I'm a little surprised on that, actually. I didn't build that many tanks. Like 10 divisions, maybe? I made a lot more than that before. I mean, there's like 5 here, 5 here, and some heavy tanks. That's basically it. Everything else is event spawned. So those are the pockets I was thinking of creating in this coming season. And, well, what would be great is if we create the pocket down here. Now, these pockets, these ideas, they're not very large ideas. So what I'm thinking is maybe do this one right here. Do this one right here and see what that gives us. Because I think that'll cause them to shit themselves up here and move forces down. Freeing up units up here. These guys are safe, right? Yeah. Freeing up units up here to move on Leningrad. Then we solidify our lines, probably along this river, maybe up to these 2 cities. Maybe not that far. That's a huge bulge. Figure it out as we go, basically. But create a pocket here, destroy it. They'll move their forces down and move on Leningrad. During the campaign, as soon as the campaigning season starts, the Allies attack Turkey. See if we can move across Turkey. Hopefully by the end of the campaigning season, we'll be on the border of the Southern Caucasus region, and that'll allow us to move down, move troops around and attack south. That's what I'm thinking. It's basically instead of, you know, one large offensive, I'm thinking multiple smaller ones. That's what I have in my mind. Yeah, look at this production queue. Look at all this infrastructure. And it's a lot of, like, ones, and there's a bunch of zeros on there. But it's basically just, you know, these long tendrils getting supplies out there. It's working. Oh, cutting those British bombers to pieces. Well, 24 minutes into a recording without any problems. That tentatively makes me happy. I know we're bringing in more divisions over here. Here's some more panzers. So they're heading down here. Infantry. That's motorized infantry without a leader. Where can we attach him to? Who needs some assistance? Ah, there we go. I'll throw you in over here. Oh, our convoys are under attack. That's unfortunate. You know, middle of the Atlantic makes sense. I'm super surprised the Spanish state joined me, because that came out of the frickin' blue. Swedish iron for Germany. So lose money. Non-aggression pact. Relations with Sweden change. Okay. Actually, I'm seriously not sure if I should do that mining thing or not. Because I think it reduces IC by a certain amount for in exchange for resources. I don't know why I blanked on resources there. Alright, so Sweden is drifting towards the Axis. Influenced by the Axis. I'd love it if they join me. Norway, oh, Denmark's gone. I forgot about that. Took out Denmark. These guys are taking out Greece. They got one VP left down here. The Spanish state's still attacking. You know what we could do? Might be able to help them out a little bit. I mean, the Mediterranean is closed off to allies because we have both inlets. So I'm not terribly worried about not sending them out without support. You see that? That was another one right there. Attack the city. Lost 7,000 men to 0. Attacking in the winter across the river into a city against tigers. They're getting ripped to pieces. That seriously bums me out that this battle is... These guys do not have leaders. What we could always do is... grab the guys who do have leaders and throw them in there. I have a lot of units stacked up here. Whoa! Oh, shit. I can't believe I did that. That was a mistake. God damn it, get up there fast. Swedish steel, metal for money. Comfort Kitnell disbands. They were right down here. Yep. They served their purpose, though, and these guys... This is what I've been doing a lot of. Instead of... Like, a lot of those units that, you know, stuff from the French and the Czechs and the Austrians and things like that. Units that will, like... I was like, I made them through the events, and then I was like, I'll fix them up with my own units, and I'll use them later, and then I never end up using them. This time around, I was just like, just give me the supplies and the resources. Screw them. Alright, so we just basically need to get into... Wow, they are really throwing themselves against me here. Another one. 6,000 men died for 0 casualties. These guys have got to be going down. Piercing attack of 26.5, armor of 0. Armor of 29, piercing attack of 26. Tech-wise, let's look at this. So light and medium, small caliber. Alright, we got a lot of stuff coming. Good. God, I hope I can get my tanks up there, and it looks like I can. Under attack. Okay, I messed that up. So, I kind of messed up the line here, didn't I? So let's do... What should we do here? Let's grab this infantry corps. 'Cause this is... Yeah. Let's grab this infantry corps. Oh, no, shit. This infantry corps. Well, we'll move them down over here. And then what we can do is we can swap these tanks out for infantry. Infantry can hold the line on the river plenty well. And then we will move the tanks up to the point of attack, the axis of attack. And this time, this attack, what I'm excited about is we're going to be able to strike in 2 different directions rather than just one. So we should be able to encircle units a lot faster, a lot less chance of them getting out. So these guys were under attack. Now they're not, which means I can give them leaders. Good. I really did not understand until I did a lot of research and looked it up, how leader traits and skills affected the command structure and how it disseminated down through the ranks, basically. Something like, you know, on... Where are they? I know they got one around here somewhere. Maybe he's moving. This one? No, you don't have anybody attached to you. Here's Group Sud. Skill level 5 leader on there. It was something like each skill level point it was either bonus to organization or bonus to supply consumption. There, another several thousand dead men. Between the twin battles of Kharkov and Vorovishvolgrad, whatever it is, there have probably been 400,000 Soviet battle casualties just attacking those 2 cities. They just keep throwing in units. I could defend these cities until the end of time. Alright, I think these guys could actually cool it. Had them supplying from Sevastopol, which fell... Sevastopol fell to a Panzer division with very little... I mean, it took a little while to actually wear it down, but it was few casualties. Home front focus. So less manpower. Supply production up. Provincial AA efficiency up. Repair rate up. We enforced conquer Greece. It looks like Italy got most of it. Now let's do this. VP. And what we're going to do is we're going to assign them to Bulgaria, Hungary, Romania, and Italy. All these guys are basically going to get assigned all of the Turkish VPs. Because the idea, I mean, between the other allied states here, there are, I don't know, 1.5 million troops available. So I'm interested in seeing. Okay, tell them to do that. They should move. They should stack the hell out of the border. Or we could tell them to take out Yugoslavia. I mean, who diplomacy? Yugoslavia. Highest threat is fight to faction. Well, they're actually pretty close to joining me too. They just need to. The United Kingdom needs to get a little more threatening. Yeah, the United Kingdom. Oh, there's another 4,200 men dead attacking Voroshilov-Shilovgrad, something like that. Voroshilov-Shilovgrad. Oh, Shilovgrad. Man, am I probably butchering that. Medium armor designs. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, now we can go here. Extra wide tracks. Definitely gonna take that. A lot of stuff gonna come off the tech. I mean, look at how much. I mean, I'm putting a little bit into diplomacy, which I don't need to anymore. I could put some into officers. I got a little bit going into espionage. Ah, Battle of Kharkov. There we go. This is the one. I lost 42 men. They lost 61,000. So between those 2 rounds of battles, that's about 120,000 troops, 130,000 troops. And that's not including the ones that happened off screen. Infantry. Some good units, some good guys in here. Alright, all you guys set? All you guys set? Good. How are we doing up here? They're still under attack. Are they wearing themselves out yet? It's just one division. It's just dragging by. There we go. Alright, so now this is my urban combat special. So if I go to filters. So is this gonna, oh my god. I wish there's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a better way. Take off because what I'm looking for is urban combat. Is it, and it's not, damn it, it's not alphabetical, is it? Oh, Jesus. Well, it looks like it's urban. There's the urban stuff. I mean, we weren't too far from it. So why don't we... So we want urban assault specialists. Because these guys are going to be set up to specifically attack cities. So might as well try to work on that. Jungle Forest Master. There we go. Basically, I just want to see the people who have urban assault. Ah, they're starting to see him there. All right. Well, that's enough. That's enough. Okay, let's take this off. So this guy's clearly going to get put in charge of the core level, and then we're gonna go to these guys. Nope. We're gonna filter through here. Well, let's do it like this. Well, did I do it right? Yeah, I did it right. right? Urban Assault Specialist. There we go. Okay, so let's just open this up. Open up the 6th core down here, and then we can go through here like this. And we're going to give these people the Urban Assault dudes. We're going to take old... We're going to skip over the old guard ones, though. Man, it's going to be annoying going back and having to redo that. Oh, looks like... Oh, that's an easy way of finding people we missed. I do have to go back. Nah, now it's like, oh, shit. Why is there... It's nice that the filter is there. It's really nice that the filter actually exists, but it's like, okay. Shouldn't there be a button to, you know, select all, deselect all? How hard would that have been to add on there? Or just be able to click and drag instead of clicking on through here. Wow, this is annoying. It's like, I love the fact that it's here, hate the fact that it's implemented very poorly. I was actually thinking about it while I'm going through, because I'm going to maybe make this episode just a little bit longer because you guys have been waiting for so long. What I was thinking is, this game really lacks something that would make it really cool, and that is promotion or demotion of generals. I mean, a guy could be put in charge of a division in 1936, you know, and fight from 1936 to 1968, you know, go up to skill level 6 and gain every single trait in the damn game, and, you know, basically not get anything out of it. You know, they could just sit there. I wish that, you know, if they performed really well in battle or something like that, then they could, you know, move up in the ranks in some way. I just thought that'd be a cool idea. Panzer Division right here. Running out of combat tested men, so we're going with high skill level men. What I like to do is we could go like this and see which army corps nearby are lacking men. That guy right there is, so let's move him up here. And any Panzer Corps nearby? Or any Panzer Corps in general? Do we need to start up some new Panzer Corps? I think we need to start up some new ones. So we're going to go with Panzer Corps right here. Needs a new leader. Let's see, do we have anybody combat tested? Because combat would mean like these guys. Here's a good one right there. Promotion. Boom. And these guys are going to get moved. How about over here? Oh, and these are Hungarian troops actually right here that are garrisoning Kiev. Oh, that's getting close to 40 minutes now. They're going to need to get attached to the 2nd Panzer Group. Again, looking for someone combat tested, like these guys. So then what we can do is take this Panzer Group, attach it to the... You can find it. 2nd Panzer Group down here. Grab them. Move them over there. Alright, there we go. So I'm going to end this recording right here. I'm glad it didn't crash. I think I may have actually sussed out some of the problems because I got 40 minutes into a recording, something I never thought I'd do before without any problems. So everybody, if you have enjoyed this episode, please just drop me a like, leave me those comments right down below, and if you're interested in more Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3, just subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time.